and welcome to another Cyberpunk 2077 video. This one is going to show you how to craft the perfect armor every time without wasting tons of materials from the blueprints or schematics that you've acquired or unlocked so far on your journey. Now that I'm level 20, I have unlocked the default blueprints, schematics. So this is what I'm going to use to show you how to craft, get the perfect roll or perfect craft out of it without burning all your materials. So in this case, I'm going to use the Lightning Rider reinforced racing suit. Now you need to make a save, a manual save at this point before you start crafting, a second save preferably. Once you've made that save, you can begin to craft your items. Now as you'll see from the first two that I've already crafted, one before I started the video, they only came out with 2 slots available. Now it's totally RNG what you're going to get. You may get one with no slots, 1 slot, 2, 3 or 4, or 3 slots and a hidden, or not so much hidden, but a built-in stat, so it works out you get 4 stats. Now I'll try a few more under the same save. Now I have 4 crafted and none of them are better than 2 slots, as you can see. So at this point you now want to go to your save, reload your save so you can recraft 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to overdo it again, and then hope on the next crafting rolls you get one with 4 slots, because that's what you're after, to maximize no matter what armor it is. As long as you can craft it and get 4 slots out of it, you can really pump a lot of armor out of it thanks to the armadillo mod, which I'll show you also in this video. So as you can see, this time I just crafted 5 straight off the bat just to try and get the video done as quick as possible for you. And as you can see on this crafting roll, I got 4 slots, which is what we're after. That's the maximum you can get. So at this point I can stop doing the crafting and reloading the saves, and just also delete the 4 that were no good to get the materials back, or the majority of the materials back, plus a few extras that we didn't even use to craft the item, which is always a good bonus also. And it's at this point you can switch it over from your current armor, if it is an improvement of course, and start applying the mods. Now if you really want to stack out your armor build, then I do recommend the Armadillo mod, which I'll show you the location of in just a moment. Now the Armadillo mod, it's a bit of a trick at first. You look at it and you think, meh, it's just going to make the crap version of this mod. No, it can make all versions of the mod, potentially even legendary. I haven't myself yet, but that may be to do with my level. I can craft this Armadillo mod and it will produce, as you can see, epics, rares, commons and uncommons. Totally random what it can do. So I always craft a massive bunch of them to get the maximum of purples in one go, and then I just stack up my armor slots with the Armadillo mods. Now these scale with your level. They don't scale in your armor, but they scale if you recraft them. So every couple of levels I recommend recrafting the armadillos, as they will have higher stats to what you've already got in your armor. That's something you definitely need to keep an eye on. Once you put them in there, don't just think they're in there, you're sorted. No. As you level up, the mod that you craft also scales up. It's also worth mentioning with stuff like the iconic armor, like Johnny's armor, that you cannot delete. This trick is perfect so you can get the best out of it that you can. Now on those shoes you can see that it's only got 3 slots, but it's got a hidden slot. It had 60% crit damage as it came built in with 30%. So the iconic ones you can't delete. So crafting a few, and if they're not what you want, reload your save, craft a few again. That saves yourself like stacking your bag up with loads of iconic gear you can't get rid of. So that for iconic gear works a treat. Now this is the location of the Armadillo mod, so you can stack out your armor and end up with thousands of armor. The map was also shown. So yeah, there you go, the Armadillo mod, there it is. That's all you need. And like I say, it will craft all levels depending on what your crafting skill is and your level. And it also scales, like I say, so you can keep recrafting the Armadillo mods, and every couple of levels you will see an increase in those mods. And you can disassemble all of them that you make, the greys, the greens, the blues and the purples, the ones you're not using, and you'll get all your materials back, plus tons of extra materials. So you don't need all these duplication glitches. And if you have the Panacea mod, as I showed briefly earlier on, that also gives every mod type back, every component type back, plus multitudes of what you used and what you didn't use back as well. So you never need to duplicate. As long as you've got the Armadillo mod and the Panacea mod, you'll also get all the materials you'll ever need for crafting, just from crafting them and then disassembling them. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and it was helpful, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.